So I'm here with Alex Day. He does a lot of good work on the Yes Network and big in the Yankees community. So, Alex, could you tell me how you got started? And, like, what was your biggest key for you? Maybe some challenges you had?
Yeah, absolutely. I started my career working in production, where I was a shooter, producer, editor, and then I got laid off, furloughed during COVID, and that's when I started doing content. And it took me a while to get going and get some traction. And I think really seeing what other content creators were doing on the app really helped me learn the game of social media. And for me, it was so much about, does it look good? Is the hook good? And I started to figure it out really in like 2021. So it's been quite a journey, and I feel like I've parlayed one thing into another, and just trying to keep it going.
What's been the coolest part about all of it? If you had to pick like some highlights, maybe, or something that stands out.
You know, I've been fortunate to interview a lot of great athletes, and the way I feel about it is like if they're our age or younger, they've been on this earth the same amount of time. It's really cool. It's not as starstruck. It's the guys who are older than us. So I think like interviewing Eli Manning, for instance, was a real pinch me because I grew up loving Eli. Like, wow, Eli's giving me the time of day to interview him. That's super cool. So that was a big moment, and first time on the Yes Network. That was special. I love the Yes Network and grew up watching the Yes Network. So thinking that I went from social media to doing some TV is.
Okay, so we're gonna go half glass empty, glass half full with this Yankees team.
I like it.
Tell me why the glass should be half empty first.
I think the glass should be half empty because as of right now, when we're recording this, they're pretty much running back the same team, and that team didn't look that competitive in the ALCS.
I agree with you.
And I also on the same side of the glass half full, that team won 94 games. So the glass half full is that we've got a great baseball team, right? That's all you can want. Glass half empty is I think they need one or two pieces. Their lineup is a little imbalanced. I would like a little bit more righty contact.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't agree with you more on that. So let's try to highlight some positive things a little bit more.
Yeah.
So what do you think would have to happen in order for the Yankees to break through and win the World Series? Like, how does that go? Like, where's the scenario where that takes place? Like, put down the path for us.
Well, I think so much you talk about being strong up the middle, right? Every team wants to be strong up the middle. And you look at the Yankees up the middle, and you've got Wells, Volpe, Caballero, Jazz, and then Trent in center field. They need that lineup to really be deeper, and I think it was a lot deeper last year than the year before. But between the defense, the summer was a lull for a while, and I think an approach that could really work in the playoffs, not just regular season, would be a way to say, hey, we can win on any given night. We don't just have to outslug the other team.
Right. I agree with you 100%. Like, I want to see something different, and I think what you laid out is good. So if you were to add one guy to this team, it's hard to say realistic because the targets are waning, but give me an outside-the-box idea that maybe you'd like to see them do in a trade right now.
I would love a new third baseman. And people are also going to say shortstop too. I think I wouldn't disagree with that, but you know what? They've been pretty clear about Volpe being the guy, and I want Volpe to be the guy. You look at, we've got 6 lefties, 4 righties. If you need, you don't really have much hitting on the left side of the infield. I think adding a bat at third base, maybe a righty bat at third base, that would be the dream scenario.
I know. That's why I was into Okamoto. I thought it would have been sweet.
Yeah.
And I was very interested in Bo Bichette, too, because of what you said. He kind of would have solidified a lot, from that offensive standpoint.
Bo
Defense would have been clunky. But that was, one of the biggest things as it broke later that I was interested in, but they didn't do that. But, Alex, how about this? Funnest experience on the field. Like, as I saw you interviewing Cam Schlittler. So let's talk about Cam Schlittler. That might get some people excited.
Yeah, Cam was a great guy. That was the only time I've interviewed him, and he's a great dude. Getting to interview Jazz, he's been someone who's always been super gracious with his time, and Ben Rice as well. And the guys on this Yankees team are such good guys. You can't help but root for them, not only just because they're wearing the pinstripes, but because they're great dudes. So, Cam Schlittler is a great dude, and I asked him a pretty funny question. I remember I asked him to give a teammate a compliment in the voice that he talks to his dog in. He was like, "Good job, Van Rice. Good job. Good job. Good job." Except you said that was about his cat, not his dog. He doesn't have a dog. He has a cat. He's a cat guy.
It's so funny. Well, Alex, thank you so much, and best of luck this season.
Hey, thank you. Let's go Yank.